What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Dez. How y'all been, man? I woke up kind of excited this morning. I ain't been this excited in a while. Uh, quite honestly, I felt like hip hop was going down until I heard a couple tracks lately, and I just condensed everything together so I can hit you guys in this video. But let's get right to it because I'm excited. I got a lot of information for y'all. This is about music, but we're gonna start with well, first things first. I would love to do like album reviews and a lot with the music and stuff like that, but there's a lot of copyright written stuff, and I sent out for approval for licensing for the music, but it's just like a big ordeal, and it's taking a long time. So one thing I can do is talk about this stuff without actually playing the music, and get 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 to the point that I want to get to. I would love to do the album reviews and the lyric breakdowns for you because I've been doing it for quite some time, but until I can get approval, I'm just starting out in YouTube, so it's gonna take some time. But talking about it ain't playing the music. So um midnight last night, your boy Future and Metro Boomin dropped the album. Been waiting for the album for a while. Um they dropped the album We Don't Trust You. Anybody know when Future and Metro get together? Instant classic. Album is cool. The album is dope. I'm sure it's gonna be quite a few singles off of it. Um, I've listened to it once. I haven't fully, dug in yet, but let me tell you, I couldn't even get through the album before I got to the track. Hang on, let's see here. Hang on. Yeah. So I got to number six. The number six track, the song is called Like That, featuring Kendrick Lamar. And oh my God. Oh my God. So let me say this. I got bored with hip hop. It just ain't like it used to be. Um, People be dropping projects here and there, get a little excited. I just haven't gotten excited in a while. Um, but this year, I wasn't really waiting for anything. So I was like, we'll see. Um, in this generation, the top artists that everybody listened to, or the GOATs, would be Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, and Drake. I'm not talking about revenue. Anybody can artists, you got your artists that make money, you got your artists that can really rap and that people want to hear. Those three dominate. But up until now, they've been dropping some stuff, but it's been boring because we want to hear you go at it. We want to see who the best is. And until then, y'all been dancing around it. This ain't like the old generation where ain't no sneak this and they calling you out. They calling your name out. And you know who we talking about. So let me start by saying it's been a lot of back and forth between the three about who's the best, you know, between Kendrick, Drake, and J. Cole. Lyrically, I think they all dope. And it's been a toss up of who's better. So honestly, I can say, let's see, J. Cole has a highly anticipated album dropping this year called Fallout. Now, J. Cole has been on some I want the smoke type rhyming. He dropped um he dropped Might Delete Later Volume Part 1 and Part 2, and my man is spitting venom. spitting venom, and this the J. Cole I've been wanting to hear. This is the J. Cole that when you look back, why did Jay sign this dude? Yeah, he been making music, but he spitting venom and he want the smoke. He calling people out. Let's back up. J. Cole and Drake just did the joint album at the end of the year, um, where they had the first person shooter and stuff. And honestly, Drake and J. Cole was going back and forth, but it was hands down, J. Cole was lyrically dominating that. So, and I'm not saying Drake can't rap. When Drake wants to, we get our 4 a.m. and something, something, and he spits and he gets off. But he ain't talking about who he talking about. You gotta really dig into it or be into hip hop heavy to understand or read between the lines and stuff like that. Fast forward to now. Album drops. I'm listening to the song like that. And if you don't know, it went viral overnight. So album dropped at midnight. By the time I woke up this morning and listened to it, I don't, I got to be up to listen to it. I heard this track, man, and I thought, I thought, I'm a fan of all three, and I thought Cole was ahead, but people sleeping on Kendrick. K. Dot spit that fire. My man called both of them out. He called out Drake and Cole, talking about y'all teaming up out of the big three. It ain't no big three. It's the big me. Oh, he calling them out. And K Dot is calling them out. Why they let me back up, not Drake. While J. Cole is asking for the smoke. Can this be the most anticipated beef? And I'm saying beef with lyrically, not no meet up in the streets type deal. Nah. This is the most anticipated beef I've been waiting to hear in a long time. I need to hear J. Cole, Drake, and K. Dot go at it. I need to hear them go at it. And right now, K. Dot got me excited. I'm like, oh my God. So if you into it, you can't just listen for a K. Dot album. You gotta listen to these artists when they drop. You never know who's gonna show up on whose project to spit some fire and say something about the other ones. Cause there's a lot of that. So you get K Dot that appears out of nowhere on Future's album and goes hard at it. All you got to do is put in um, Kendrick Lamar and Future, and you'll hear it. You'll hear it. But highly anticipated. I can't wait to hear J. Cole's album fall out. I'm sure Drake gonna pop up on something and say something. But yeah, Drake, you dropped a few notches. We ain't talking about making money, bruh, but you dropped a few notches when you let Cole annihilate you on your own album. Well, y'all joint album, but on the song. Yeah. And I know you released a volume two and had some other tracks where you got off or whatever, but it ain't the same. It ain't the same. Take it from somebody that's been listening to the beefs for the past couple decades. You know what I'm saying? But I'm excited. I'm excited. So yeah, check that out. Check out definitely J. Cole's Might Delete Later, Volume 1 and 2, because my man is getting down. And I'm excited about this year just for the mere uh beef between them. I'm ready for that. So the summer may be heating up. Let me back up. Let me back up. Let me back up. So we're in it's March now. We're in March. So I've heard those J. Cole, release tracks. Who else did I listen to this year? Schoolboy Q dropped the album. The album was cool. With Schoolboy Q, I got a lot of that West Coast feel that I haven't heard in a while. And Schoolboy Q is a different artist. You either gonna like him or you gonna hate him. My man is definitely different, but he definitely got bars. He definitely got bars. So this ain't no crank. This something you sit down and you get through and you listen to a nice project. Um, and I feel that's what's missing now. You know, back the artists we grew up off of, they put a lot of production and time and effort into the album. You got a complete album, and it was like watching a movie. You just listening. The albums we listened to growing up put you in that neighborhood, and you understood what it felt like if you was listening to Nas to be in Queens, if you was listening to Wu Tang to be in New York in their neighborhood, if you listen to um, let me give you some examples. The the Jizza from Wu Tang, his album put me right there. Um, Nas album, um, any of them, it was written put me right where Nas grew up at. Bone Thugs and Harmony. I thought I was in Ohio. I thought I was in Cleveland. You know, I'm talking about East 1999, Eternal. I'm talking about albums like that, and I can give you more examples because I grew up. I've been listening to hip hop for about 40 years. That's a lot of hip hop. That's a lot of hip hop, and and I'm current, up to date on, new artists, underground or not. So I know what I'm talking about. Um, Who else I've been listening to? Oh, Polo G dropped a remix. I ain't heard from Polo G in a while. And people were saying, what's up with Polo? Did he fall off or whatever? Look up a remix he did called Get In With Me. It's a little video for it. My man was spitting. My man, he threw down. So that was a surprise. That was a good one. So check that out. That was nice. Who else dropped? Meek dropped a little album, despite all the controversy. Let me tell you my take. When I listen to music, I don't care what you did. I don't get involved. I don't know the artist personally. I don't care. I don't care. I want to know what you dropped. I want to listen to it, and I'm not listening to nobody else's take. I'm listening. This is what I like. This is what I hear. Meek dropped. I think he dropped like 4 or 5 songs. They were pretty good. They was pretty good, and it's just making me wonder. You know, this controversy out there, was it to promote the album? It's a lot of that going on and stuff like that. But for you to drop that in the midst of all that was going on, it was a pretty good project. So, um, hey, so that's what I got right now. What's popping is the J. Cole, um, K. Dot, and Drake. What we gonna do? What we gonna do? So I'm anticipating this album from J. Cole, Fallout. Uh, we might even get a few pop up songs because when one of them say something about the other one, you get these little pop up singles that drop and they got something to say, or they pop up on somebody's verse or something like that, somebody's album. So listen up. You guys got any feedback? Drop it in the comments below. Um, I'm heavy on my music, but until I can get clearance, I'm gonna just be talking about it. Hey, it's what it's about. Music is a big part of my life, so I gotta talk about it. It's killing me that I can't just push play and without get my channel shut down or something like that. So, it is what it is. I'm trying to do things the right way, uh, but we could talk about it. So you guys, I'm gonna be dropping quite a few videos this week. I'm just catching up. I had a lot of things I wanted to talk about, but let me know what you feeling and musically and hip hop and stuff like that. I'm trying to think. Whose album? Justin Timberlake dropped something too. I gotta check that out. I listen to a lot of hip hop, R&B, and B, and stuff like that. So you guys give me your suggestions. Let me know what y'all think about this beef. Who you got as your goat? Who you like? K Dot? You think he the best? J Cole or Drake? Who you think gonna come out on top? This this is a I don't even want to say. I just want to say, I don't know who my top out of the three is. One singing all the time and rapping. He don't know what he want to do. Um, can this beef pull him out of his shell and make him spit this fire? Uh, I don't know, because all of them get me excited when they feel like doing what they doing. But I think Kendrick just says some stuff that's gonna make these guys get down to, and actually it's just lining up right, because Cole been on a whole different level and Kendrick is meeting them. It's just like I'm sick of hearing about us three in this conversation. And he talking about they had to team up. Come on, man. Come on, man. And what else he say? He said some stuff about see, I heard everything, but without playing it, I can't go into detail with it. But he did say, yeah, I remember Drake was saying something about Mike Tyson. I mean, not Mike Tyson. Mike Jackson beat it. He next to being number one with Mike Jackson, something beat it, beat it, beat it. Yeah, K Dot just said Prince outlived Mike. That was a shot at Drake. It was a lot. He called y'all out. He ain't had to say names. He said y'all teaming up. First person shooter. Yeah, we know who you talking about. He said ain't no sneak dissing. He said a lot. He said a lot, and he said a lot about each one. So I'm excited. I'm ready to hear. I know the beef up until this point. Honestly, I ain't got to break it down or explain it to you, because if you really in this hip hop and you like that, you already know what it's about. You already know what it's about. So my hip hop people, get up in the comments. Let me know what you talking. Let me know what you thinking. Let me know what you hearing. Who you think? My young guys, what y'all think? What y'all think? K Dot, Kendrick, Drake, J. Cole, who coming out on top? It's gonna be a hot summer. Who you got? How y'all think the fallout gonna be? Remember, like, share, subscribe, turn on all post notifications. Hit the little bell. You hit this bell, let people know. You hit the bell every time I drop something, it's gonna notify you. You ain't gotta look for it or nothing. Support your guy. It's your boy Dez Verified. I'm out.